The Euros kicks off in a few days, and across the United Kingdom, fans are getting in the spirit to back their country. England and Wales usually get to the Euros, but for Scotland, this is the first time since 1996. Scotland will meet their arch rivals England in the competition on the 18th of June at Wembley. But are England taking Scotland seriously? Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we have a slightly different one for you. We are going to be discussing international football rather than club, and today's video is going to be about why Scotland should not be underestimated in the Euros. If you enjoy this sort of content and you enjoy Scottish football, then make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more Scottish football content. As an Englishman who lives in England with a family who is entirely Scottish, I know both sides of the rivalry. I understand what it's like to be on both sides of the fence, with England hungering for another international trophy, and with Scotland just ecstatic just to qualify for a major tournament in 22 years. However, I made this video today mainly directed at the English support and how they are underestimating Scotland.
All the time we're going to be playing Scotland. We're going to be looking to score 6 or 7.
Rory has the same opinion as most England fans going into this year's competition, and in their minds have already got the Scotland game down as a 3 points. However, I'm here to say that England won't be winning 6 or 7-0, nor is it a game done and dusted before a ball has been kicked. I support a Scottish team and watch Scottish domestic football every week, so I'm clued up with the manager and the players, not to mention much of Scotland's squad play their trade in the English Premier League. Over the years, the Scotland teams haven't been great. However, in my opinion, this is the best Scotland squad in the last 25 years, from manager to the playing squad. Let's start with the manager Steve Clarke, who was a very intelligent appointment by the SFA, as 2 seasons ago before he was appointed, took this year's relegated side Kilmarnock to a 3rd place finish in the Scottish Premiership. For those of you not clued up with Scottish football, Kilmarnock are not the best team and he was massively punching above his weight. He would play defensively minded football and play hard to beat, which frustrated teams like Rangers and Celtic and got a number of results against them, including some victories, as his teams were great on the counter-attack and scoring from set pieces. This then transcended to Scotland as his side needed to play hard to beat to make it in the major competitions, which we should see in the groups. However, this Scotland side has a lot of quality, both in the 11 and from the bench, so they do like to have the ball and can be attack-minded against the, say, lesser teams. Steve Clarke has adapted his games with the player he's got, and in this season's World Cup qualifiers and Nation League games, they have already defeated Group D opposition Czech Republic, also beating Serbia, Israel, Faroe Islands, Luxembourg, and getting draws against the likes of Austria and the Netherlands. As I said, Scotland are very adaptable and can get on the ball, with 2 attacking fullbacks, one being Andy Robertson. They have a strong midfield that like to have the ball, with McTominay playing slightly deeper and allowing McGinn and Callum McGregor to go forward and create chances for Scotland's forwards, Shea Adams and Lyndon Dykes. The Tartan Army also have an exciting young striker they can use called Kevin Nisbet, who came on from the bench to score against the Netherlands. Not to mention they have Billy Gilmore, Ryan Christie, Ryan Fraser, Turnbull, Armstrong, who they can all come in and provide more quality. Scotland will probably line up like this going into the first group game, with Marshall in goal and then playing a 3-5-1-2 formation, and Hendry, Hanley, Tierney occupying the back 3, with O'Donnell and Robertson as playing as wing-backs, and then McTominay, McGregor or Gilmore there in the midfield, and then McGinn just playing in front of them with Adams and Dykes up top. In that starting 11 there are 6 top-class Premier League players, along with some young talented Scottish Premiership players. Scotland play Czech Republic on the 14th of June, a team they have already beat twice this season in competitive matches. If the Jocks do get 3 points from their opening game, they will be filled with confidence going into that match against England. Also, not to mention, England are playing Croatia, a team they have history with and struggled against in the past. On the 18th, as I've said, the old rivals will clash, and I am telling you Scotland will rise for the occasion and make it difficult and frustrate England. Along with the Tartan Army in attendance, Wembley could be very lively. Even if Scotland get a draw, that could derail England's bid of qualification if they were to lose their opening game. Now, I'm not saying Scotland are going to stroll the group. All I've made this video for is to say that Scotland aren't at the competition to make up the numbers, and England and other nations will have to be at their best to get a result. Having said this, I do think Scotland will finish 3rd in the group with 4 points. They will beat Czech Republic, draw against England and lose to Croatia, and I have them down to qualify as one of the 4 third best placed teams. So there you go, guys. That is the end of the video, and that's the reason why not to underestimate Scotland in the Euros. All I want to say is I'm not saying that they're going to win the Euros. I'm just saying just don't underestimate them. The England and Scotland game will be tasty. I think the last game ended 2-2. I might be wrong, but I think the last one was where Lee Griffiths scored those 2 identical free kicks, and then Harry Kane got an equaliser late on, I'm sure. Guys, what's your opinions and thoughts on the Euros? Let me know what you think is going to happen in the England and Scotland game. Do you reckon Scotland will qualify from the groups, first, second, third, or do you reckon they'll go out at rock bottom? And how far do you think they can get in the competition? We will be having loads of Euros live watch-along, especially for Scotland games. So make sure you like and subscribe, turn the notification bells on, guys. And yeah, I will see you all there for the big opening game against Czech Republic. Take care. See you soon.